I can't express how this episode of Food Wars just pissed me off so much. Don't get me wrong, this episode was pretty damn good. We had development for Megumi. She was gaining confidence and everything. We had funny moments between Nakiri and Soma, and just the whole gang over in the room, in their fancy rooms. But just Shinomiya or something, whatever the fuck his name is, he pissed me the fuck off. Food Wars, you gotta stop doing this. By far, this is my favorite episode out of them all. Let me get straight to the point. Shinomiya rigged the test, pretty much. He's one harsh asshole, and I get that they have to be harsh to weed out the competition so they get the best of the best. I get that. But the way he conducted this test, his attitude, even just the ingredients and everything he did makes him a pompous asshole. He really is. So, it was their turn. It was Megumi and Soma's turn to take a test with them, along with a bunch of other people. They come to find out they can't be teams, they can't share information, and they can't even they can't correct each other, they can't help, they can't share information, and they have to do it solo. And they have to follow his recipe to an exact point. No changes, you're expelled. Two people one guy talked, they were expelled. Just the way he did that, that's kind of fucked up. So, we have Megumi, who's trying her hardest and everything, and she has confidence now. She was actually developed, and it was really good seeing this episode through Megumi, because we actually gotta have her develop a lot more. So, this episode was really nice on that aspect. So, Megumi was trying her hardest to follow the recipe to a T. She was shoving between people who were, like, rampaging, trying to get ingredients and all that. She's lagging behind everyone else, and comes to find out the only qualifiers there are the bad ones left. So she has to change the recipe by only a smidgen. A smidgen! She has to use vinegar to really, like, maintain the whiteness. It works and everything. Soma passes. I think he's one of the only few to pass his class right now. A lot of other people are failed. We come to find out Megumi, he gives her a fail. She's expelled. All because she had to maintain the whiteness with vinegar. A very, very small change, where you wouldn't be able to taste the difference. It's basically the same exact thing to the recipe. And he fails her for that. He fails her. And he doesn't even bother explaining people's mistakes. He'll just tell them they're expelled unless they're forced to ask. He's just an asshole. A couple episodes back, he failed someone just for their hair, for the shampoo they use. Food Wars, you gotta stop doing this to me. Actually, just any anime general. You gotta stop producing these assholes. I'm not gonna lie, I hate Shinomiya's guts. You don't fuck with Megumi. She is an extremely adorable, like, instead of firing Megumi, you need to be fired, Shinomiya. I can't express how this episode has heated me over that whole thing. And then when Soma objects and basically tells him, well, Soma uses a legit, like, seriously good argument that it's the boss's fault for putting bad ingredients in, so it shouldn't be Megumi's fault. And shit happens, like, you can't predict what exactly is going to happen when cooking or doing anything else. There'll be subtle changes, like, my wall could shatter right now, and I wouldn't be able to predict that. You have to make changes and adjust. You can't be narrow-minded. The last lady, Hinako, she was mostly about open-mindedness. She forced them to be narrow-minded, but some of them were open-minded and it passed her test. He, in fact, doesn't give a shit. You have to... You have to do it his way or the highway. Just... I want to slug him. And then, just what he says to Soma pisses me off. I would never let my underlings change my recipe. And that he purposefully rigged the test to weed out people and to fail anyone. You could have a great-ass chef, cooking and doing all this shit, but he gets one of those? No, he's fucking failed. All because of him. It wasn't his skills. No, it was Shinomiya the chef. That's fucking unfair. I do realize, like, the boss's word is final. Like, you rarely can ever argue with the boss and get away with it. But still, he rigged the test. He's extremely fucking harsh. And just the way he goes around expelling people, or even explaining, he thinks he's top shit. Granted, he did graduate from the academy. I'll give him that. But you can't act like an asshole like that to other people. No matter what position you are. It's fucking unfair. If I was Soma, I would have slugged the guy. Soma, I swear to God, please kick his ass in the Shokugeki. As soon as you saw Megumi crying and holding you back, because Soma was getting extremely pissed over this, the moment he saw Megumi crying and holding him back, you could tell his resolve hardened. I got chills down my spine when I saw his face and how he asked, pretty much said, Shokugeki, if I win, you have to take back her expulsion. Bro. This is definitely by far my most favorite episode of them all. I'm not gonna lie. Damn. The wait for next week is gonna be torture. Come on, Soma. Beat that asshole's ass. Thank you all for watching. I got my point across. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more reviews. All that. Thanks for watching.